State of Addiction coverage, a fentanyl awareness rally was held in Spartanburg, organized by FEAR, or Fentanyl Educational Awareness Resources. FEAR was started by Melody and Ken Bowers, who lost their son to fentanyl poisoning in 2022. Since his death, the two have been advocates for educating and spreading awareness about the fentanyl crisis.
Never say, not my child, because that's what we always thought, because we were like most people, you know, we watched fentanyl stuff on TV and we'd hear of a distant person passing away, and then when our son, passed away, we were like, are you kidding me?
Yesterday's event included demonstrations on how to use Narcan and fentanyl test strips. Several organizations that are involved in drug abuse and rehabilitation were also there to talk about their services. Greenville County's passed its operating budget for next year. After days of discussions, disagreements, and compromise, the council was able to get the 8 votes it needed to pass the budget on Friday. It was Councilman Joey Russo who switched his vote to give council the 8 votes needed. It's the county's first tax increase in almost 30 years.
Studied the facts, talked to people on both sides. I wouldn't respect myself if I did what I felt was not the right thing to do. You got to make hard decisions, and I wouldn't respect myself if I didn't do what was right.
On your screen right now is the vote breakdown. You can see the members that voted for and against the budget. Council still needs to vote on the 2025 budget. They can have the third reading on that after July 1st. The nonprofit Reach Out and Read recently received its largest private donation in the organization's history. The Mackenzie Scott Foundation invested $8 million in the national nonprofit to help unlock opportunities for kids right here in South Carolina. That group works to make sure all children have free access to books during pediatric wellness visits. The nonprofit CEO, Marty Martinez, says the funding will unlock opportunities for the community.
I think it's best sort of summarized by my own experience as a dad. When I put my 5-year-old to bed and we sit on the bed and we snuggle over a book and we bond and create connection, every child in the United States should have that. And that's what we're doing each and every day.
The nonprofit helps families with children from newborns all the way up to age 5. A 100th birthday celebration of a lifetime. Yesterday afternoon, 333 Aerodome celebrated a big day in the sky for Uncle John Hartness. Hartness is a cherished volunteer and pilot, so to mark turning 100 years old, he went for a plane ride.
Anytime I get in a plane, it's a joy. I love to get up in the air and just feel it. And flying, you have a very acute sense of freedom that you don't feel otherwise. And when I fly, I feel very free.
Triple Tree Aerodome, who helped coordinate the ride, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to aviation education and heritage preservation. Fans of a popular off-road vehicle gathered for the first ever Anderson Jeep Fest. That kicked off Saturday morning with a ride to honor local veterans. Then on Saturday afternoon, people could enjoy food, music, raffles, and more. The event benefits Anderson Interfaith Ministries' Summer Food for Kids program. That program provides weekend meal bags to children in under-resourced areas all across Anderson County. And those meal bags include things like fresh fruit, juice boxes, dinner items, snacks, breakfast, and more.